Hi guys, I'm Lionister and welcome to my Brave Frontier channel. It's been a while I haven't made any single video, so to all my viewers, I'm really sorry about that. But since this February, a lot of contents and units have been added to Brave Frontier Europe, so it's a good time to start making videos again, don't you think? And talking about exclusivity, we have 3 of the batch Demi Goddess this weekend in Rare Summon, so let's see if they're worth spending gems on or not. So without any further delay, let's start with Skalmold, the Viking Metal Band. Or in Brave Frontier, she's known as the Evil Fire Demi Goddess. So let's see what she's made of.
First, let's take a look at her stats. Wow! Just look at that! Those stats are insanely high, especially for 5 stars. They are on par, or actually even better than the latest 6-star stats. Seriously, I've never seen a 5-star with such high stats before. So, as for type preference, Anima would be an obvious choice because of her high recovery. Then Guardian if you want more balanced stats. But if you prefer going for attack, then Lot is great too. As for Breaker, personally I don't really like it because it will make her a bit fragile. And Oracle, well, just the worst type as usual. Nothing new here. But seriously, don't worry too much about type, because her stats are really high. Even Breaker or Oracle is still good.
Now, as for her normal attack, 10 hits for fire units. That's very nice, cause it's the second best hit count for fire units. And as for the animation, I think it's really nice. Visually speaking, the attack speed is good, and there is no delay in the animation, so her normal attack is pretty easy to spot. And as for her battle crystal drop rate, a maximum of 20 battle crystal per attack is quite good. Of course, it's not at the same level as Saren, Kayana or Kikiri, but it's definitely better than most units we have at the moment. And here is the best part. After doing some tests, I found out that her normal attack is actually 124% of her normal attack power, and not just 100% like normal units. So, on top of her high attack stats, her normal attack is 124%, which means her normal attack is insanely high. Probably the strongest normal attack in the game so far. Now, her Brave Burst. It's time to bring some fire on Earth, guys! So, does it mean it's the end of the world? Well, let's find out! So this is how dinosaurs are extinct. Which means what we learned at school about dinosaur extinction is a lie? Anyway, back to her Brave Burst. Nice! A 10 hits combo AOE Brave Burst. A good Brave Burst hit count. And the attack animation is great too. A bit slow at start, but the combo itself is quite fast, and there's no delay during the attack animation, which is a really good thing for Spark. And the cost is 30 battle crystals for a total of 220% Brave Burst attack at level 10. So, Battle Crystal cost and attack power is exactly the same as Kikusuji, but since her base attack is higher, she will do even more damage. However, the downside is that she doesn't have any buff or debuff as BB effects like other units though. Nevertheless, her Brave Burst is once again the strongest AOE attack in the game so far. You're not convinced? Then let's try to pull out her maximum damage, shall we? And as usual, a crit team with Wicked Blade on Skalmold. Now, let's witness the end of the world! For a second time. Well, the world ends all the time in video games anyway. $122,000 damage? Wow! Now that is a very high Brave Burst damage. Compared to Kikusuji damage in my last video, this one is definitely higher, and of course much stronger than Kikuri, Sarin and Kiena's Brave Burst damage. Next, let's talk about the brand new little skill. For the first time in the game, we have a little skill that boosts female units' attack power. Now, just think about it. Most of our favorite units are all female, is it? Start off with Alice, then Kikuri and Xavier, then Kiena and Sarin. So, this little skill will allow us to regroup all of them together. Great, right? And on top of that, you get an additional 30% boost in attack power if you manage to make a rainbow team. So it's like two little skills in one. But the problem is, we are already in the Brave Burst spam era, so this little skill is not really that great. Well, at least it brings some diversity in the game. I think that the game designer is asking us to make a team full of girls. In another word, a harem, just like this one? Or maybe a girls' generation group? Now, let's be more serious and watch their performance. I mean, in the game. So, let's try the hardest dungeon ever! Skalmold's Rise and Fall. You know, I've been preparing a lot for this dungeon with this team setup. Actually, it's a lie. I didn't want to do this dungeon with this team. I just want to show you this little skill in another dungeon, but since I've been farming for this one for a while, I just automatically select this like a stupid robot. So, let's go YOLO! And enjoy the view of me being escaped, especially by Skalmold. Actually, it doesn't turn out to be that bad. I thought I would have been wiped out after a few turns. Yay! A buzz frog! Ha! Take this, Alviter. I love when paralysis and curse sprouts. LOL. Paralyzed again. Wow, I'm so lucky this run. Okay, now for the last wave, the mischievous Skalmold. Well, there you go. Ilmina one shot. Oh my god, this is bad. What am I going to do? Ah! Don't burn my soul! Ouch. Well, at least I didn't get wiped out. Phew, that was intense. Seriously, I didn't expect to make it through with this team though. So, Ghost Generation team is not that bad, right? Anyway, the last thing I want to show you is this team's performance in Arena. Well, 2 down first turn. Good. Easy, right? Next one. 1 down this time. Still not a big trouble though. Okay, so how about a full Siren team now? This gonna get tough. No! Oops, the game just crashed. Too bad. You couldn't witness my defeats. Oh well, that's it for this analysis. So, let's make a quick recap. Even though her little skill is not that useful and her Brave Burst has no debuff or buff, I think she's a really good unit because of her insanely high stats and the fact that she has the strongest normal attack and Brave Burst damage. So don't miss the chance to get her this weekend and try to summon her, cause you'll never ever see her again once this raid up and this dungeon are over. And who knows, she might get a 6-star and become a great unit to have. So guys, don't miss it. Oh, and by the way, don't worry too much about the Northman's idols. There'll be other opportunities to get them in the future, unlike these Demi Goddesses. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy my video and also my stupid jokes. If you liked the video, don't forget to give a thumb up and subscribe. And also, I have a Facebook page now, so if you need any advice or questions concerning these units, this batch, or even the game in general, just go and post your comment at my page. Or you can brag about your achievement if you want to. Anyway, other videos on the rest of the exclusive batch and the exclusive dungeon will be out soon, so stay tuned and see you later.